Officially, Chrisean Rock is no longer with us. She is currently seeing someone else. Furthermore, she appears to be much more concerned with maintaining her peace now. That's all. After all of the public drama, tumultuous back and forth, and that never-ending roller coaster with Blueface, she seems to have finally declared, "I'm done." It's clear that Blueface is unhappy about it. Rather than exhibiting any indications of development or maturity, he has reverted to his usual behavior. He has been playing the victim, making subtle jabs at her new relationship, and writing clever little remarks as if he hadn't publicly trashed Chrisean for months. He still finds time to worry about Chris's next move, which exacerbates the situation. Even if, at the very least, he acts as though everything is fine and he is still engaged to Jaden Alexis. He didn't seem to be able to face the thought that she may continue to press over him. We'll then discuss Blueface's latest online outburst, which seemed to be reminiscent of 2022, and Chrisean's discovery of a new feel. Chrisean is falling for a new man named Tawny Newton. Additionally, he is more than just a rapper or clout chaser attempting to capitalize on her notoriety. Tadian is a true collegiate athlete who avoids the spotlight while playing basketball with passion. Ryan's energy has radically shifted after years of being around someone who thrived on chaos. At last, she is meeting a man who is completely unconcerned with notoriety. A few weeks earlier, the first indications of their romance appeared. The fans shattered. Images of Ryan and Totnian cuddling up at a coffee shop show them enjoying a double date just like any other couple. There was a quiet, subdued force instead of big flexes, entourages, or staged paparazzi photos. It was a huge success, to be honest. It was unusual for Chrisean to be with someone calm and drama-free after everything she had to cope with in public. She even went live and disclosed just enough to show that she wasn't keeping him in the dark. Her emotional state appeared to have improved, and she appeared happier and more at ease. Blueface has expressed his strong feelings in the interim. Blueface unfollowed her on Instagram following the viral success of Chrisean and Tadian's second video. However, it didn't end there. Despite his current incarceration, he is still able to monitor her. According to reports, he has been using burner phones to stay online and monitor Chrissy's activities while he has been incarcerated. He has reportedly been jealous, furious, and visibly upset over her moving on, according to people with knowledge of the matter. And it's pretty ridiculous. After everything he did to her, he is angry that she is content. He most likely believed that he could always control her and that she would always come back to him. But it was obviously upsetting to see her tweet about someone fresh. Recently, his sporadic social media rants from prison have come out as bitter. Despite his best efforts to appear unconcerned, he is clearly not. The family then arrived with a shocking twist just when it seemed like the drama would all remain on the internet. This is Carissa, Blueface's mother. Anyone who has followed their journey is aware that she and Chrisean had a severe falling out, as seen by years of animosity, fights, and harsh remarks. When word got out about their new connection, folks thought Carissa would either say she was crying or say nothing. Instead, to everyone's surprise, she approved of it. She expressed her support for the new couple on the internet, saying that she was glad to see Chrisean finding peace and moving on. She even asserted that respect should be shown to Koreans. Everyone was trembling at that moment. Carissa's public backing of Chrisean following everything that transpired showed how terrible things must have been with Blueface. She never explicitly stated it, but she seemed to acknowledge that he was never a good fit for her. And now gently, sweetly, and according to her own terms, Chrisean may finally be winning. Others even believe that Carissa's support of Kian is less about her sympathy for her son, and more about her quietly making fun of him, who has been obviously struggling for a while. In any case, it went viral online and only served to further damage Blueface's already deteriorating reputation. Some began accusing Crane of being dishonest in her new relationship, while many were out here applauding her metamorphosis. Let's hear what people on the streets have to say. There was a lot of online discussion once Chrisean and Tadian first appeared on the blogs. On the one hand, her admirers are applauding her and stating that they have never seen her in such a serene and joyous time. The toxic roller coaster energy of Blueface seems very different from Tadian's attitude. Chrisean is, as some have noted, at last waking up, taking control of her life, and beginning a new chapter. The skeptics follow. One reader even said, "Crane smiling without chaos around her, protect this peace at all costs." They don't believe in fairy tales. Many believe that this connection is merely a comeback, possibly even a small form of retaliation. The timing seems a bit too convenient to them. After Blueface is imprisoned, a new man with a big smile, coffee shop hangouts, and Instagram lives appears out of nowhere. They believe that Chrisean may be acting a little too hurriedly, perhaps in an attempt to talk to Blueface instead of actually recovering. Don't enter into a new relationship merely to show off. Take care of yourself and your child, someone even urged. Furthermore, Chrisean has a track record of entering into partnerships too quickly. Remember how rapidly things with Blueface spiraled out of control? Only a few weeks after meeting him at the Blue Girls Club auditions, it was always all speed ahead as he was his ride or die. Therefore, even while some are exercising caution, others are genuinely rooting for her. They are curious as to whether this new relationship is sincere or merely another manifestation of her erratic conduct. Additionally, we must review a ton of prior receipts before announcing Chrisean and Tadian as the new IT couple. You have to go back in time to comprehend why individuals are being careful in this new relationship. Blueface began her encounter with him by hurling himself from his house. Can's intense devotion and excitement made her stand out right away. They soon discovered that their relationship was quite messy. Not only between her and Blueface, but also with his entire family. There were real arguments. His mother and sister were at odds, and the whole thing was horribly and embarrassingly shared on social media. The notorious public outbursts followed. After he took Blueface's automobile, they were detained while sobbing. The fight was caught on camera while intoxicated. The chaos had a direct effect on the reality show on the Zeus network. With its brutality, sadness, and exaggerated drama, each episode felt like a brand new book. Then the narrative of the pregnancy began. Blueface immediately went online to dispute paternity when Chrisean revealed she was expecting. He made a demand: DNA tests, and publicly humiliated her. They continued their vicious cycle of violent altercations broken up by brief pauses in hostility. Blueface also faced personal legal troubles and jail time. They have a lengthy history and have been at odds for many years. Many people are therefore reluctant to accept that Chrisean may just change the course of events and continue as if nothing had happened. It takes time for a complex history to disappear, even with Tadian. It follows that some people are unsure if this purported new beginning will actually last. There is more tea brewing in the background, though, I assure you. Please share your thoughts in the comments section. At the next one today, this comes to an end. I'll see you. To an end.